You know what? I just gotta do it one more time. Because these tears, they won't stop flowing from my eyes. I just gotta give y'all some little gun statistics. Because the president's so upset about people getting killed by guns. I made a little mistake in my last video. Actually, in the first 5 years of the Obama administration, they sold $46 billion worth of weapons to the Saudi Arabians. 46 billion. Oh, Lord. Now, we all know they all know how to handle them weapons. And they wouldn't cut nobody's head off or try to take out Yemen or nothing. They wouldn't do it. But as Americans, you gotta worry about who we're gonna kill. Let me give you some statistics, Mr. President. And if y'all happen to see the president, y'all get these to him, alright? Per 100,000 people in the United States, the statistics are Asians kill 90 people. White people kill 219. Now, this is per 100,000 people. Hispanics, 518. Getting a little mean there, ain't they? Oh, my Lord. African Americans, 1,057. Mr. President, didn't you live in Chicago? Did you have an office right where they're just shooting people right and left? With all them wonderful gun laws you got going. You know that if you just took the black crime out of America, we wouldn't have very bad crime. I have many black friends, Mr. President. You ain't one of them. There's many fine, upstanding black people, Mr. President. There's many fine, upstanding people of every race, Mr. President. But yet you want to let illegal aliens and people that are terrorists, bad terrorists, out of prison and say, that's all right, y'all. Y'all wasn't that bad. You're just illegal and did this and that. It's okay. You won't secure our borders, Mr. President. But you're so worried about us. We've got illegal aliens running rampant in our country. Y'all were fighting over the Republicans, and everybody is fighting over 10,000 Syrians, and went over 275,000 of them have been brought in since 2010, right under your noses, people. And now, Mr. President, he wants to take our guns away while he funds terrorism in other countries. You know, that makes us all want to cry, Mr. President. That makes everybody in America want to cry. You have lost your way, if you ever had it. I don't think you ever had it. You have lost your way, Mr. President. You have lost the confidence of your American people, Mr. President. When we look at the face of evil, it seems to be coming from our government. That's sad. You got patriots in one area you want to call terrorists, when the B.L.M has terrorized them since the 90s. Flooded out ranches, burned out ranches. And yet these men are in prison on terrorism charges, while our president releases terrorists. What's going on, America? Are you going to wake up, America? Have you seen the Islam in our schools, America? Do you know anything about Common Core, America?
Are you going to wake up before it's too late, America? Is it already too late, America? It's going to be too late eventually. I love my country. I love my children, my grandchildren, my guns, my wife. But I love freedom. And our Second Amendment protects our First Amendment, Mr. President, from tyranny. And for some reason, more and more tyranny keeps coming to visit every day. Why don't you stop worrying about good, upstanding Americans, Mr. President, and start worrying about radical Islam and what it's doing to our nation, and what you've let the Islamic people in your cabinet put into our education in America in Common Core. Y'all should look at your kids' school lessons. There's some bad stuff out there. God bless y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. Watch your six. President won't do it for you. My name's Terry Harris, and I'd sure love the president to answer some of these statistics and stuff, and why we're so bad, and Saudi Arabia is wiping out Yemen in places with weapons. $46 billion worth of weapons in 5 years. That's 30 billion more than the Bush administration in 8 years. Who's the bad guy, Mr. President? Who's the bad guys and who's the good guys? You know, they say in the end that gets a little hard to tell. Well, it looks like you've been telling on yourself for a long time, Mr. President. Second Amendment, y'all. Defend your First Amendment. Terry Harris, Middle Tennessee, 931-209-2150. I try to keep as much up-to-date information as I can on my homepage. Thanks. Y'all be safe. God bless. Take care. God bless the men in Oregon, bringing the nation, making the nation pay attention to what the B.L.M has been doing to ranchers all over America and good American citizens for years. God bless.